Ghana's Attorney General Godfred Adame Atutuja Eddie Ahmad, the Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Usman Kingsford Bagbin, and in summer all can and say, this vacancy controversy, any the buhaha and all that also our Parliament House and yes in Kitwa, Nazisiano Speaker no as suspended. House no indefinitely ninda obefre but jamanyanity say in November Speaker no obefre House after calls a free majority or ever na ebusiafo sisi adana no Supreme Court ruling now the by to stay the declaration of the 4-seat vacant by the Speaker of Parliament no you say it didn't take effect because the Speaker of Parliament did not announce it during the day Parliament reconvenes and now omoye meeting and asem that buhaha no ekoso ewo Parliament House na ebusiafo endrada na yehu say Supreme Court na afei su Speaker omokohia na Speaker of Parliament Honorable Usman Kingsford Bagbin ne lawyers no ekogine Emmanuel ewo Supreme Court na enya semketo we na hit kese pa na omo se bibia eni ayeti na nsema Attorney General Godfred Adame edi ababeto yese ene ya pa se Speaker of Parliament edi onu ankasa ne lawyer ekogina asemi sei ewo Supreme Court meanwhile no asemu ya ekoso no enye the personal issue of the Speaker of Parliament enye onu anasem na emu Parliament aseba because onu ene leader no enunti na asem ni ejina so enti se open lawyers amama kwa representing na nka eni se odi onu ane personal lawyers edi call a friend say ekogina Supreme Court very wrong na ayene yapa say Attorney General no any person the Speaker of Parliament no etu anamo bi say or say he's so much disappointed and it's improper for the Speaker to use personal lawyers on a vacancy because it was improper enti back kan sem bi na won so wide the way marking kan bi safoni say ye free and very straight no ye nkom say the Attorney General says it was improper for the Speaker of Parliament Bagbin to engage his personal lawyers in the ongoing lawsuit as the Supreme Court regarding the status of the 4 legislators. The court stayed the execution of the Speaker's ruling, which was supposed to render the said members of Parliament seats vacant for going independent ahead of the general elections. According to Godfred Adame, his office is the appropriate entity to represent public office holders in such matters. They say in the office, I believe that there are lawyers in Parliament. His office was the right public entity they were supposed to use to represent this matter. He explained that as a public office holder, it is his mandate to represent the Speaker. The Constitution designates the Attorney General as the defendant in all actions involving the government, including its parliamentary arm. In Sinanka, Attorney General expected to say or no Godfred Adame enenka also representing Speaker na Parliament ewo Supreme Court, but unfortunately no Speaker na the onwane personal lawyers na ekoyem. According to Godfred Adame, his office is the appropriate entity to represent public office holders in such matters. He explained that as a public office holder, it is his mandate to represent the Speaker. The Constitution designates the Attorney General as the defendant in all actions involving the government, including its parliamentary arm. The AG further clarified the first defendant, that is the Speaker, is not even a proper party to the proceedings before the court, and his absence will not impede the court's ability to proceed with the hearing of the matter. He added, it is even improper for the first defendant to be joined in this action. The proper defender should solely be the Attorney General or say enanka it was say econo. This was how the issue was supposed to go, but unfortunately no anko banisa no ede eba betudwa say Ghana for yetu yentie bi yentu aso. Also, AG's remarks follow the Speaker's intentions to have personal counsel for the case. He further argued that the case could have been adjudicated without the defendant's counsel. Earlier today, the Supreme Court dismissed an application by Bagbin, who sought to overturn the court ruling that suspended his declaration regarding the said parliamentarians. This follows an initial suit filed by a Futu MP Alexander Afenyo Market challenging the Speaker's declaration. The Speaker's legal team argued that the Supreme Court lacked jurisdiction in this case, among other grounds, a canvassage in court. At the end of the day, the Supreme Court adjourned the substantive case to November 11th. Chief Justice Godfred has also given the Speaker of Parliament, Bagbin, until Wednesday, November 6th to file documents 89 episode 4 and no NHS. According to Attorney General, no, or say procedure, Speaker ni UC, and procedure, no, and I say the right procedure, actually say, I no idea, but say lawyers, personal lawyers are, if you or no Speaker Hall, Eddie call, court, no, those were not the right lawyers, and I say Nanke was said they should engage or no Attorney General, because although no public office holder, he was supposed to represent Ghana, and as I represent the parliament, it was asking and the personal lawyers they are anything that was not right. Attorney General no atro Eddie Akakoma, the Speaker of Parliament, for we any safety by the end of the day, no Speaker, no Mr. Speaker, Supreme Court Chief Justice had to adjourn the hearing of the case. See, say, and I never could do. How far would this issue go to? At the end of the day, we have just a few days into science. Same way, is it going to affect parliamentary business? And I say it's not going to affect it in a way. I see it has affected parliamentary business because by now, say can yes, in some way, and Parliament gidi towards the upcoming general election. But unfortunately for them, no, in same way, the AC I know. Enya asemke so obetimi ayede eja comment and answer why denche e was the same way no e dey aba na mejibre akinka e dey amoye busafo make for the last issue John Ramani mama say mama makes a false claim about Ghana's 54 inflation being the highest in the Fourth Republic. It was for no and I say Mahama any intro there it was for a answer to currency or more the former president and flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress John Mahama has asked Vice President Mahmoud Bawumia 5 questions, who is also contesting for president in the 2024 election. John Mahama asked the Vice President and the head of the government's economic management team why the country's inflation rate rose to 54% until Obisa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia are contested for MPP as a presidential candidate. Obisa is no and the head of the economic management team at DMT and Ghana inflation 54% and now. Why did inflation rise to its highest in the Fourth Republic of 54% under your watch as EMT chair? Sibisa said, in this Fourth Republic, no, we and the highest inflation Ghana has ever experienced. It was a for and I'm doing yes, say Mahama Wadio, Utrantra for comments, no, a who came in our comment section. I'm in the bread, and Ghanatube so, Macram.